Hi everyone, welcome. I'm out here at my outdoor worm bag, and this system that's got, I believe it's red wigglers living in it. They're worms that I harvested from my compost barrel. Harvested, recruited, whatever. The worms that are living in here were transferred over from my compost barrel. They've been in here for 166 days, fed 13 times so far, and that last feeding 13 days ago was followed soon, within a day or two, I believe. I noticed a whole bunch of stuff that had been sort of dug up by the worms. I mean, not the worms. That would be amazing if the worms had done that. No, I'm assuming some sort of intruder creature has been in here, but I haven't checked it. So I'm going to put on a glove, and we're going to come in here with their feeding today, which doesn't even need a transport container. It's a peach. You can see there's a spoiled portion of it right there, and a banana peel. I figured I could just grab these and bring them out here. So I'm going to get a glove on, get this brick out of the way, and we're going to get these little guys fed. So I am curious to see what actually occurred here. Maybe something sensed a portion of the last feeding and thought it smelled tasty, so it might give it a try, see if it can get at it, but maybe the plywood did actually do its job. The reason that the brick is on there was just because as individual pieces, this piece is light enough that I believe a medium-sized critter, like who knows, maybe a raccoon or a possum or whoever it is that's been coming in here, could easily move something like that aside and gain access. That's why I'm thinking maybe I don't know, perhaps a chipmunk or something like that. I've got a couple pots where the chipmunk, just for whatever reason, likes to burrow down into it and pretty much upturn anything that might be growing in it. So it's this one little weird critter. Maybe it's a whole family of them, I don't know, but it's always chipmunks that I see doing that weird stuff. So seems like our top covering newspaper and our feeding zone indicator, the coffee filter, have held up pretty good since the last check-in. So we've been very generous with bedding lately in this system, and it's for that reason I thought that we might go a little bit stingy, if you will, only because we've sort of front-loaded the consideration, I believe, over the past few check-ins considerably, by being very generous. So even when we came in here last time and found lots of leftover from the previous check-in, we went ahead and gave them even more. So I think we're in good shape to just give them food and just make sure things in here look pretty good. It's been very dry lately. That's probably my main reason for concern about my outdoor system here. It doesn't get any rain lately. I think it's been over 2 months since we had any sort of notable or significant rain here. I'm in central New Jersey, so I don't know if anyone else watching is experiencing a similar drought type condition, but we've even been restricted from building fires and stuff, and we're even kind of like on a usage thing ever since, for a couple days now they've been saying there's a statewide drought, so don't do unnecessary uses of water, such as washing your car or watering your lawn or anything like that. So you can see some worms hanging out on the leaves that we left for them as bedding last time with the feeding. I mean, I think it was just a bunch of assorted veggies that they got last time, but as you can see, there's all kinds of there was even this big piece of newspaper. I think the piece of newspaper might have been folded up to help me transport some grit from the wormery up here to be included with the last feeding. So nothing fancy like that. No bedding, no grit. Really just a banana peel and a peach with a big bruise on the side of it. Both freshly taken from my freezer not too long ago. And hopefully something that the wormies will enjoy nibbling on over the next few days. We're still dealing with some pretty nice warm-ish conditions, I would say. And even though it's kind of that time of year when it could go either way, either be very, very cold or still possibly be very nice at times, warmish. Right now I think we are in store for some warmer weather, which these wormies should be able to withstand quite nicely. I mean, they could be out here all winter and they would do fine, you know. They would somehow huddle up and protect themselves from freezing, and their metabolisms would slow down considerably. And, oh, almost forgot. Peach. Give them the peach, too. So, And then obviously they're not very useful for composting purposes when that happens, when things get cold and their whole capability of breaking stuff down diminishes greatly. So we'll just be bringing these guys inside like we've done with the past few generations of the outdoor worm bag, and welcome them as new players in the wormery. And in time, the whole thing of being outdoor worms will just sort of fade away, and they'll just become yet another batch of worms living inside in the comfort of my basement. So I don't think there's much left to do here. I was just trying to, submerge some of these leaves as I encountered them, get them down under the bed, but I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. I think we're in good shape here. We do have a feeding zone indicator that can come back in. There's another additional top covering plus this newspaper, and I do hope we get that rain that they're talking about for, I believe, Thursday and Friday. I believe for Thursday it's like a 75% chance of rain, so it would be nice. We're due for it. We could use it. So let me get the brick back, but right now it's off to the side. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I think we're done here. I'll take care of the loose ends. But before I go really quick, let me just say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, please don't forget to leave me a quick thumbs up before you go. That's always really appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, please also consider subscribing to the channel. That's very much appreciated as well. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye now.